So if you missed the Lions game last week, but looked at the box score, you were probably very confused as to how the hell the Detroit Lions managed to score 52 total points despite just having 61 total passing yards and only 164 rushing yards. So I figured, you know what, why don't I just make a video breaking down what happened? How did a team score 50 points with only 61 passing yards? They were only 9 points away from having as many points as passing yards in this game. Again, that's factoring in sacks. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Well, that's what I'm going to do in this video. Just kind of explain what happened. There's not going to be a lot of X's and O's and stuff like that here. Just more of an explanation. So it starts off very early on with 11 minutes left in the first quarter. Mason Rudolph, as you see, he's going to get under pressure, tries to check it down, but ends up checking it down to someone wearing the wrong uniform. So that gives the Lions the football, and they quickly make the most of it. That first play had a penalty, so added on there, and then they're able to quickly get into the end zone. Couple rushes later, so Jared Goff, he had a drive before this where he went 2 for 12 before they ultimately punted. So now in a situation with just 2 pass attempts, already having a touchdown, just 12 passing yards. So, okay, that certainly helps. Then on the next drive, what would happen was, I'm going to pause it right here to talk about it, but the Titans, it's now a tie game. It's 7-7 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Titans get a touchdown of their own. Lions currently start the drive at their own 30, and then this would happen. As you see, Gibbs is going to take the snap right here. First gets through that hole so easily. I'm going to have to pause it right here just for copyright reasons, but gets through that hole really well blocked. And then, he's just gone. No one's going to catch him, right? He's so fast. He gets into the end zone for a touchdown. So again, how did they score without passing yards? Well, this is touchdown number 2 where they're able to get without Jared Goff even having to do anything. I guess, handing the ball off, someone still has to do that, I guess. But, on both these touchdown drives, no passing attempts even. Then heading over here early on in the second quarter, Titans, their offense is hanging with the Lions so far. They score a touchdown of their own, and now it's the kickoff for the Detroit Lions. You see, they're kind of doing this, I think, in a way that makes sense, sort of faking as though they're going towards the right, and then going to go more towards the top of the screen. And listen, the Lions are a team that block well, not just on, obviously their offensive line is incredible, but they just have a lot of guys who block. Like their receivers block well and their special teams blocks well. And with this new, kickoff situation, you see how important it is to have guys who can block. Everyone making their blocks down the field, and now you get to this situation where, you can't block everybody. You have the punter, who is the unblocked man, and that's the only unblocked man you have, although another player is able to, kind of read the play and get over and try and tackle the Lions' kick returner here. And of course, I got to give him a shout out. This is Khalil Dorsey, who actually, this was his only kick return of the game. But watch how he's able to accelerate well. Eventually does get knocked out. Nearly got it for a touchdown. Instead, they were stopped short at around the 20-yard line. But, okay, still pretty good situation. Jared Goff on a 3rd down and 6 is going to throw here, and it's a penalty, which allows them to get inside the 10 when Jared Goff throws for a touchdown pass. So, okay, had to work a little bit harder here as they only had 11 yards prior to that pass, go up to 19 passing yards, and now have 21 points. So the point total has exceeded the the passing yards as of right now. And then for Mason Rudolph, okay, they're scoring quick. Mason Rudolph, he has more passing yards than points, which is, I guess, a good thing. What is he going to do? Well, he's going to, again, I think he feels like he has to make a play. You see that when this play begins, they run a play action, and the Lions are, they're ball hawking this one, their safety is. He's rushing in, reading the play effectively, knowing kind of where you usually want to attack against zone coverage. This is Kirby Joseph, the safety, who's best known for constantly intercepting Aaron Rodgers. But here you see him intercept Mason Rudolph on this play and gets a nice return on top of it. So because of that, now they're back inside the 15-yard line when they can, again, very quickly get into the end zone for a touchdown. And just like that, they have another touchdown. Now they're up to 28 points and 28 passing yards. So okay, we're even at this point. Later on, we're still in the second quarter here. It's they get 3 and out, gonna punt the ball back to the Detroit Lions. And again, if I'm showing a punt, you can probably guess what's gonna happen right here. Watch as he first is going to go towards the outside, but then cuts back more towards the middle, and again, blocked well enough. He had to make a couple guys miss. Got to give credit to, this is Kaif Raymond, who had a huge day in the punt return game, and watch him go. At that point, it looked like he was going to go all the way, wasn't quite able to make it happen. Got to give credit to 57 there for Tennessee. Good hustle. Hey, you're getting kind of embarrassed out there on special teams. The team is, but good job by him to at least not give up a touchdown on this play, but still gives up a long return. And then this next drive was just hilarious, where the Lions are just going to say, hey, we trust our running game. Watch how many consecutive runs they have. First, there's that one, which goes for close to a first down. They ultimately get it on the very next play to Gibbs. Then they're going to go back to the running game. You see here, sticking with Gibbs, gets close to the first down marker, not quite there on a 2nd and 3. Hey, the Titans are able to hold strong here, but on the next one, they continue to run. It's David Montgomery, who doesn't get into the end zone, but does get to the 1-yard line. The Titans are finally going to get kind of a stop here. They, good play there. So what do? They throw it, but it's with David Montgomery. So after all those rushes, they finally throw it, but it's with the halfback throwing the football, and he throws for a touchdown. And just like that, the Detroit Lions now are continuing to just score at will. 35 points on yet another drive where Jared Goff didn't have to throw it. And hey, it's still working, so who cares? Then heading over here, the Titans punting on 4th and 1. I don't know. Maybe time to just go for it, given the way this game is going, especially with how this punt return situation is going. I think a lot of punt returners would have fair caught this one, but hey, with the way Raymond's playing, you can't be fair catching. You got to keep going for it. Watch him make that first man miss, makes another guy. I mean, those are just 2 guys in open space he made miss. A 3rd guy's reaching out, trying to tackle him, but, again, you're not looking at this and thinking, oh, touchdown. There's a lot of Titans players who can close the gap quickly if Raymond runs straight down the field. However, not quickly enough. Watch him just accelerate through that, and now, he is gone. You see that the punter, kind of the last guy that can get him, but that's not going to happen. As you see, Raymond is able to get all the way into the touchdown. That makes it a 42-point game. So again, all these just kind of crazy situations happening here for the Detroit Lions. They're continuing to get splash plays, and it would not stop there. Then we have this where you're going to see that Calvin Ridley fumbles the football, which means that the Lions once again get a short field and once again are going to take advantage of it. You see Gibbs, nice run there. Jared Goff, a nice little pass there. Again, he made the passes he had to make. He just wasn't asked to do a lot because they didn't need him to do a lot there. Good schemed up play. Gets a touchdown. So, that's always nice. That was, once again, Khalif Raymond. Hey, with what he's doing on his special teams, you got to get him the ball on offense too. Why not? That makes it a 49-point performance so far by the Lions, but they want 50, right? So far only one team has had 50 points. They want to join that list. They were so close against Dallas. They need 50 points. It's actually really funny because this is going to be the one play where one drive where we actually see kind of a lengthy drive, and you see Jared Goff picking up some passing statistics, but it was mostly just on this play. Watch how Goff's going to run to play action. He's going to flip the ball to Sam Laporta right here. And you see that Titans player has a chance to try and get around these 3 Lions offensive linemen and make a play. But that does not happen. Laporta gets around him, and look at him just go. And he's going to get all the way to midfield. They ran the ball 3 times, got a first down, and then ultimately were stopped. But do kick the field goal, get 50 points, still in the 3rd quarter. At that point, they just put in their backups, and Hendon Hooker went 2 for 3 for 6 yards. They mostly just rushed the rest of the way, so that was it. But yeah, truly a remarkable, weird game by the Detroit Lions. Never seen something quite like it. Might not ever see anything like it again. Very fun stuff. But that's what I think about all that. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from ya, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.